Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to today's daily antidote of songs. So glad to see so many folks in the room. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are still singing in our Mama's Week here at the Daily Antidote, and it is really great to know that so many folks are joining us in this space for this singing. For anybody who's new to us, we are one song every day at noon Eastern, right here in the same space. You can come here, you can sing along, you can have a little bit of great discussion and maybe sort of soothe some of what ails you. The world is a crazy place right now. And so it's actually very nice to be singing all week long right now about nurturing and about mothering and about sacrifice and about love. So I want to say hi to everybody out there on the live stream. I'm Jo Rossi. I'm the founder and the director of the Daily Antidote. Glad you've joined us today. And hello to everybody here in this room. So I'm going to say hello to Kate Valentine coming in from Sussex. Okay. She is new to us today, so let's welcome Kate, and we're really excited to sing with her. We'll get back to her in just a second. Let's say hi to Ariana, who's running tech for us today. Thank you, Ariana, for being with us. And hello to Linda on Orcas Island. Nice to see you today. Nancy in Washington State. Kathy coming in from Colorado. Deborah in Kentucky. Nan coming in from Michigan. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Nice to see you today. Neil in Boston, Massachusetts. Mabel and Bears and Bob also in Massachusetts. Susan in Cincinnati, Ohio. Caroline in Washington, D.C. Linda in Concord, Massachusetts. Bonnie in Idaho. Athena coming in from Brooklyn. Nice to see you today. Deli in Maryland. Nice to see you. Linda in California. Also Annette in California. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, reminding me that today is day 1,873 consecutive days of singing in this room. That's a lot of days. And please keep joining. We love that you come here and sing with us. Storm in Massachusetts, nice to see you. Hi to Emily, coming in from Surrey, UK. I think Emily might be new to us today. Nice to have you here. Kathleen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Somebody, JC, nice to have you. Nice to know you're here. Sorry, I don't know where you're from. Let's see, we have Louise coming in from Devon, UK. Lynn and Cliff coming in from Vermont. Sue in Seattle. Hoda coming in from British Columbia. Bob coming in from Albany, New York. Jane coming in from Texas. Laris in Jamaica. Nice to see you, Laris. Marion in Brighton, UK. Gary in Massachusetts. And folks off camera today, Elizabeth in California. Curly Tops in Vermont. Madeline, I'm not sure where you're coming in from. Glad to have you here. Maggie in California. Jacinta coming in from Cork, Ireland. We're really glad you're here. Abby, nice to have you. I think you might be new to us today. And Lynn in Connecticut. And again, a hello to everybody out there on the live stream. Let's all take a deep breath. Yeah, okay. So Kate Valentine is coming to us live from the Winnie the Pooh forest. So I think we're gonna have to talk about that during the discussion. And she is a song leader. She is a singer extraordinaire. She is a songwriter, and she is the founding director of Singing Mamas, a global singing movement and project that brings people together and singing and talking about being a mom and singing and postpartum depression and all of the things that a lot of us know we've been talking about all week. And Kate came to us through Fran Andre. So Fran, thank you for introducing us to Kate. Kate, I think we said Liz Ikamba also sings with you as part of your movement.
She sure does.
And she sang with us, I think, yesterday. So we're super excited. Welcome to the Daily Antidote.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Wow, this is such a treat. It's amazing to see you all. Wow, should we tuck straight in?
Sure, let's do
You're
it.
here for singing. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, what a treat to be here. I've caught you live a couple of times on Facebook, but to be here in the room feels very special. So should we just get started? Should we get to know each other with a song, shall we? All right, let's do it. This is great. I've got a few buttons to press here. Not that one. Oh, 19. We're on the wrong number. Good start.
Here we That's all right. While you're doing that, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. So you might be able to hear a clap, a stamp, and a click. So can you hear it? We got a stamp. There we go. Stamp. You might be able to hear that. You don't have to get it right. You can get it wrong. You can do your thing. You can freestyle. Yeah. Just sets a little groove for us. Then we're going to put something most likely familiar for you to just get into your voices with. Are you ready? Here we go. There we go. You recognize it, yeah? Yeah. So these da-dums go on a little loop. They start here. Da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum, da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum, da-da-dum. Let's do it one more time round. We'll add something else in. Da-da-dum. Yeah, nice big stamp. Da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum. Welcome to your breath, your voice, your body, whatever your morning has been so far, or your day. We're going to put something else on top now. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside of your hands, and you played it to the beat. Right, let's teach that. So we're going to keep those claps and clicks. It's going to hold the space. So does anyone know Adele, the artist Adele? Give us a wave if you know Adele. Yeah, most people do. She's got a famous song, Rolling in the Deep. I can't wait to tell you how this song came about. But Rolling in the Deep, we just do a little bit of it. So we do some oohs, nice little ooh, ooh. Give me that. Ready? Here we go. Ooh, and again. Ooh, then we go. Rolling in the deep. Here we go. Rolling in the deep. Let's try the oohs. Here we go. Ooh, and the rolling. Rolling in the deep. Next bit. You have my heart inside of your hands. So what we're saying there is you had my heart inside of your hands. You had my heart inside of your hands. So ooh, rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hands. The next thing we say after that is, and you played it to the beat. You had my heart inside of your hands, and you played it to the beat. And it goes like this. Here we go. You had my heart inside of your hands. Try that. Had my heart inside of your hands. One more. You had my heart inside of your hands. Next bit. And you played it to the beat. And you played it to the beat. One more. You played it to the beat. I'm gonna guess, I reckon you guys are gonna know this. I'm just gonna roll it round a few times. Catch it when you can. Here we go. You ready? Where does it go? Let's put the dum-dum-dums back in as well. Dum, dum, dum. We might as well sing as we learn. Da-da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum. Here comes Adele, rolling in the deep. Ready? Here we go. Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside your hands, and you played it to the beat. Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside your hands, and you played it to the beat. Hold it there, yeah. Oh, Carolyn's got a little heart there. Okay. Now I think you probably know what goes along with this song, but there is another line that we can put in. I'm just wondering, how many of you know the artist Amy Winehouse? Although I don't think it was hers originally. Yeah, she did a song called Valerie. Well, who's it by? Is it? One of you will know. Does anyone know the song Valerie? Give me a wave if you do. Yeah, a few people know it. Okay, I'm going to just pop this in as an option, just in case any of you know it. I won't teach the whole thing because it's one of those ones that gets a bit wordy, but we'll just pop it in because it adds a little bit of something extra. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Who knows Valerie? Sue's bopping away down there in Seattle. Yeah, Marion, she's got it. All right, I'm going to just play it to you. Just going to pop it in there. We're not going to teach it because there's more to teach. Here we go. You like to dress, and won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. It's going to go along like this. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Some of you know it. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Let's pop Adele over the top. Sing Adele with me. You ready? Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside. Stop making a fool and lady to the beat. Now we need the main event coming in now. Do you know what the main event is? I think you do. We're going to sing When the Night Has Come and the Land is Dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. I won't be afraid. No, I won't. Just as long as you stand by me. Here we go. Be afraid. I cut in too soon. Okay. I wonder. Let's just break these lines down so you've got a sense of what we're singing, and then we'll save the best for last. We put it all together. So the words. Just in case, does anyone not know Stand By Me? Anyone? Give us a wave if you don't know it. Yeah, this was a safe bet. Most people know it. Here we go. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. You know it. I can see you singing along. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Okay, we're gonna sing it for real now. Let's put these da-da-dums. You take your pick now. You can do the, if you like. Here we go. You can sing the da-da-dums. You can sing Adele. Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside your hands, and you played it. You can sing Valerie. Here she comes, Valerie. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Okay, we're gonna go for it with Stand By Me. You ready? I want to hear you singing. Even though I can't. I want to see you singing. Here we go. Since I come home, be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand. Let's have Stand By Me out loud. Here we go. When the night. Here we go. When the night has come, roll in the deep, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. To the beat, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. One more time through. Here we go. One more time. When the night has come, roll in the deep, and the land is dark. You have my heart inside is the only that played to the beat. Last time. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me to the beat. Woo! Well done, everyone.
Wow, Kate, that was a blast. So we have sung partner songs in here before where you're layering one song on top of another, and almost always it's been done with sort of traditional songs, sometimes children's songs. I don't think I've ever done that with sort of, modern, like in this time songs. And that was incredible the way they actually all, yeah. It would be amazing to actually be able to hear everybody picking their parts and singing on top of it. Yeah, beautiful. Yes. Thank you so much. Can everybody please give it up to Kate? That was such a treat. So Kate, I would love to know if whatever else you want to tell us about that little song trilogy. And yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Okay, so I've been sharing songs for a long time now, and I love creating songs. I've got one of my own songs that I'm going to share with you in a minute, which seems to be a popular one. I love creating songs. One of the barriers to getting people singing, you all love singing obviously, but one of the barriers is the I can't sing thing. And one of the best ways in is when there's a feeling of safety with the familiar. So if there's a tune already know, there's already a kind of feeling of, okay, I can do that, I know that tune. The songs that I think that the songs that we make up for these singing circles are powerful little songs, but if you don't know them, there's a barrier. And so mashups, we call these popular mashups of songs through the ages, songs through the different genres as well, I think are really great little entry songs. I'm so pleased you asked me about this song. I wasn't planning to do it. It was just one of the ones that we didn't have much time for a sound check, and it was like, okay, it was right here on my looper. And this mashup came about at a collaboration around a bonfire in, I think, I can't remember, March time. And would you believe it, that I think the person responsible for she'll have to correct me, putting the Adele part in there, is on this screen now, Emily. And sorry, was it you? Because I'm in pursuit of the person. There was a big group of women sitting around a fire trying to make mashup songs. And Emily, was it you? Where is she? She had her two little kiddies with her.
She's nodding.
She may have popped up. Oh, she is. It was you, Emily. Oh, it was. Yeah, so there was a few of us together weaving these parts. It's a great way to create songs with people just playing. So yeah, Emily put the Adele in there, and it just has this lovely groove, and it's it lends itself really well, those songs together. So I'm glad you asked. Yeah,
great, thank you.
And there's something for everyone. You can just do the very simple bit as well, so it's accessible in that way. So I'm all about the accessible entry into this kind of singing.
Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, it's not exactly related, but it is. There's a thing going around right now. I don't know if you've seen it, called pub choir. I've seen something about it on YouTube, and it looks like, I haven't read much about it, but it looks like she's basically leading an entire, sort of theater full of people, but in songs that people already know, but then with harmonies and layers. So I think, sort of a little bit. Yeah. And it looks pretty amazing. Absolutely. Yeah. So Kate, before we talk a bit about Mama singing, can we talk a tiny bit about the Winnie the Pooh forest? Because I think we need to really hear about that.
I'm so lucky. I grew up in a high-rise in the middle of London. Didn't really know much about nature. So I am grateful every single day. Looking out of my window, you can't see it. You maybe see a little bit of green. Winnie, the 100-acre wood, Pooh Corner, Pooh Bridge, Ashdown Forest. This is my garden. Yeah, I'm very blessed. So very famous spot, and it is as magical as you could imagine. Totally magical, and I'm blessed every day to be in it. So if you ever come for a visit, swing by.
Woo, sounds amazing. Does Pooh come and knock on the door sometime and ask for honey?
Do you know, we leave little pots out, but so far I haven't seen him in 15 years, so I'll keep trying.
Right, okay, so he just comes when you're not looking, basically.
Exactly.
So Kate, tell us a little bit about Singing Mamas. So this week we're very specifically talking and singing about music and motherhood and music and postpartum depression. So I'd love to hear, what got you onto that and how the project works.
Yeah, thank you for asking and thank you for being interested. My background's in nursing. I've always been a nurse, either in the emergency room or in intensive care. So despite being a little one that really wanted to be a singer, I had the whole out of the choir, get out of the choir, Kate. I was told directly, don't you can't sing. So that was a pain point for me up until a certain point. And then, yeah, very accidentally ended up with a group of mums about 14 years ago. My friend kind of set me up, group of mums in a room ready for me to share a song or two with them, which is it's a story for another time. But it was very unexpected. I was very much not the singer, definitely not the song sharer, definitely not the choir leader, never done any music, no. But here I was with this group of mums and these babies, and I sang a couple of songs. I dared to. I was kind of pushed into it, and loved it. And the mums loved it, and the babies loved it. And to be frank, no one died. And in my job in A&E and intensive care, that was a good day at work, So we had I had a group of mums that wanted me to sing with them, and I did it for a few years before I realised how important it was and how much of an impact this singing together every week was making on their lives. About 5 or 6 years I learned on the job how to share songs, just simple songs in harmony, while I carried on my nursing job. And after a few years I realised, wow, okay, why is it making such an impact? Why are they holding me saying this is a lifeline, this is so important? A couple of reasons. Mums, I learned because I looked at the story out there for mums. Mums not okay. Mums really struggling actually with their mental health. There's becoming a picture of increasingly worsening mental health for mums. I saw that and I thought, and an increasingly overwhelming pile of evidence to say, singing improves your well-being. So this evidence, as a nurse, I'm seeing evidence. Evidence is important. So this picture built of all these mums loving the singing, the babies loving the singing, me getting quite good at it, even though I'm not a musically trained person, it impacting people's well-being. I thought, okay, something must be done about this. And one night in intensive care, I realised there's only one way out of this job for me, which is very taxing on my physical body and my emotional life, this job I've done for my whole life. I need to scale up singing mamas. I need to create a whole bunch more leaders like me that can get singing prescribed on the National Health Service for mums so that it becomes normal, so that everyone knows the well-being benefits of singing. And if mums are doing it, that means babies are doing it. The babies are in there. Babies are experiencing this, and they grow up in a family of singing family. And this is my mission, to just make singing normal, bring singing back through families, get singing into hearts and homes. And so I've been setting about to do that for many years now, and it's working. And I've got an army of leaders, and Emily is one of the leaders here. It's so great to see you here, Emily. And it's amazing work that I'm very grateful for. It takes me to wonderful places like this too. So the other side of my work is I work with health professionals. So because I speak the language of health professionals, I go into with doctors, nurses, health visitors, and I give them a taste of this as well. All non-singers usually, I give them a taste of it, and they go, this is great, because they know this is an ancient thing. We know about singing, you know about singing, but for some reason it's not practiced. So Singing Mamas is about getting the practice of singing together in a circle normalised, and on the health service. So that's what I've been up to.
Beautiful. That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. And so Kate's links are in the chat if you want to go learn more about Singing Mamas and all of that amazing work. Kate, is there anything else you'd like to share with everybody before we sing your next song?
Yeah, I mean, just dig around on the internet. There's a nice listening albums that some mums put together in one part of the UK that you can access for free. There's an at-home Singing Mamas at-home program that you can access for free. If you know any mums, you can signpost them to that, and they can do Singing Mamas from home on a pre-recorded course and just connect with us in any way they can. And leadership programs extend to the US and Australia, the global. So if you know anyone that you think would be really good at this work, you can send them to us. They can join the movement, they can become a Singing Mamas leader and bring it to their town. That would be amazing if you wanted to help out. Yeah.
Beautiful. It's amazing. We talk a lot about the sort of changing the world one song at a time, or, changing the world one community at a time. And, you're in there doing this incredibly good work that's actually, improving moms' mental health, and then also affecting the little ones, which means as they grow up, potentially they're growing up in a better world, just by and the music and the science. Research is so fascinating, and it's incredible to have someone who's actually a medical professional, really bringing in the music and then going into the medical field and telling people about it. It's just really brilliant. All right, we would love to hear your second song.
Okay, sure. I will give you the second song. Before I just say one more thing, is that it's a really important part of this, the success of this movement, is that I don't have musical training. It's not to say that you can't have musical training to be a good singer, obviously, you absolutely can. But the point is making it much more accessible for people to understand they are born as a musician, born that way. And the way we've been led to believe that you are only a musician if you're a performer or a highly accomplished one is not so. And I had to learn this myself when I started to write songs. I always thought it was impossible. I thought I belonged to other people. But we're all singers, we're all songwriters. This is one of my first ones I wrote. I have 4 children of my own and a stepchild, which makes 5. So I'm a busy mum myself. And the first time I had time on my own was a few years ago. I went camping all alone. And growing up in a family of lots of brothers as well, I was never really on my own. And I must admit, I was a little bit like frightened of being on my own. What's going to happen if I'm on my own? Will I like it? Will it, Anyway, so here I was in this tent, all alone, living my best life, as you can possibly imagine, probably imagine. First time on my own. And this song came. And the song was, I am the deep peace I seek. I am, I am. And it's a little mantra. So it's a very simple, sweet, calming mantra for you that we'll learn together with a bit of harmony. And then there's a second part that speaks about being in this central place, standing still amongst all the chaos, amongst all the life that flows around, the rolling oceans, the sky unfolding, the tide that's turning. Right here, I am standing. So we'll start with the simple, relaxing, nervous system settling, lower part. I am the deep peace I seek. I am, I am. Here we go.
And the deep peace I seek. I am.
I'm going to let that roll round.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Big breath, catch it when you can.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
2 more.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
1 more.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Here comes the middle part. I am the deep peace I seek. I am. I'm going to teach that in 2 halves. I am the deep peace I seek. Give it a go. I am the deep peace I seek. And again. I am the deep peace I seek. comes the second half. I am. And again. I am. Know all of that second bit. I am the deep peace I seek. I am. We'll do it with the background. Oh.
The deep peace I seek. I am.
One more of those.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Lovely. I'm going to demo the low.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
If you want to switch to the low with me.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Take your pick.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Lovely. I'm going to demo the high bit now.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Here comes the high.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Two more.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Keep that going.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Lovely.
I am.
Let's bring in the low part.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Now the middle.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
One more.
I am the deep peace I seek. I am.
Okay. I will check and see whether we've got time for the next bit. Jojo, have we got time for the next bit to go over, or?
Very little time. So if you want, we could do it, or we could just do that part over again, because that
I
was
tell you what, why don't we sing that part over, and I will just sing the other part over
perfect.
the top.
Lovely.
For your enjoyment, hopefully. Okay. Does anyone want me to go over the little parts of it, or you feel like you can just latch on in there? I'm getting some no's. Great. All right. Let's take a big breath in. Let the body relax and drop into the breath. Exhale. Here we go. I'll build it up. Here we go. Here comes the low part.
Down the deep peace I seek. I am. deep peace I seek. I am.
Now the high part. Here we go.
I am the deep peace I seek. I look upon the rolling ocean I see. Look above the sky unfolding. All around the tide is turning. Right here I am standing. Look upon the deep peace I see. Look above the sky unfolding. All around the tide is turning. Right here I am standing. Look upon the deep peace I see. Look above the sky falling. All around the tide is turning. Right here I am standing. The deep peace I see.
Let's do one more time, please.
I am the deep peace I see. I am standing. Look upon the rolling ocean. Look above the sky unfolding. All around the tide is turning. Right here I am standing.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Wow, what a beautiful
Thank you so
community.
much.
Wow.
Wow is right. I sort of don't want to break up the deep piece by talking. Just feel like would be nice if we could just all quietly sit here and live in that space for some time. There are days where we talk about going back and listening to it again, and this is one of those days. We can, after we turn off the live stream, we can go ahead and we can, return to that piece by going back and listening. So thank you so much, Kate. That was just tremendously beautiful and yeah, really
So
amazing.
welcome. You're so welcome, and it's so lovely to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. How many people are sitting in some deep peace right now? That's everybody. That's beautiful.
You can look on I'm sure you know the Breath of Song podcast. There is a podcast episode with this song on if you want to go back and listen to it again. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kate. We have all of your links in the chat. Definitely recommend you check out Kate's stuff and pass it on to all the mamas that you know or all the song leading mamas that you know. And Kate, thank you so much for joining us here today. You were new to us today, but such an incredible, amazing fit. Absolutely certain that we'll be having you back again at some point soon. So yeah, whoop, whoop is right. Whoop, whoop for all of us. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. We're going to take a quick second just to let everybody else know what's coming up for the rest of this week. And it's been a Mama's Week. If you've missed anybody this week, go back and check it out. It's not as though we are necessarily a coherent 7-day run during Mama's Week, except there's definitely a lot of beautiful building on what has happened the day before going on. So on Monday, we sang with Katie Sontag coming in out of Oregon. Sora Harris Vincent on Tuesday, coming in out of Minneapolis, both amazing days. Lizzie Kamba, who actually sings with Kate Valentine yesterday out of, Brighton, UK. Kate in here today, coming out of Sussex, UK. Shaniqua Trotman, absolutely amazing. She also hosted this week during Mama's Week for the first time. And Shaniqua comes out of Brooklyn. Namvula coming out of the UK. And Munit Mesfin is going to close us off with an Ethiopian lullaby and some chatting about being a mom. Munit actually sings with her wee ones and has recorded an album with them. She's coming in out of Virginia. And we're really excited to close off the week with her. Thanks everybody so much for being here on another day of the Daily Antidote of Songs, something like 1,873. Since we've gone long today, we're going to hold all of our screenshotting until tomorrow. But we're inviting everybody to go ahead and bring pictures of your mama. And we're going to go ahead and take screenshots with all of us holding up our mama pictures as a way to continue the celebration. It is May, which is Mother's Day month. So it's the just right time to be thinking about our mamas. And for folks who have any kind of complicated mama relationship, bring the picture of the person who you felt raised you best. That is also totally welcome, and we encourage that. All right, everybody, let's wave goodbye to the live stream. Thank you so much, live stream. Let's thank Kate Valentine again. Thank you so much, Kate. Really beautiful to have you here. And let's say goodbye to everybody in the room. Linda on Orcas Island, thanks for being here. Kathy in Colorado, Deborah in Kentucky, Neil in Boston, Susan in Cincinnati, Bob, Mabel in the Bears in Mass, Caroline in DC, Athena in Brooklyn, New York. Ariana, thanks for running tech for us, coming in out of Los Angeles, California. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, Annette in California, Laris in Jamaica, Kathleen in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Sydney in San Francisco, California, Louise in Devon, UK, Lynn and Cliff in Vermont, Sue in Seattle, Marion in Brighton, UK, Hoda in British Columbia, Jamie coming in from Victoria, British Columbia, Emily in Surrey, UK, also sings with Kate. Lovely to meet you today, Emily. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, Aloysius in Massachusetts, Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland, and Storm in Massachusetts, Delhi in Maryland, Gary in Massachusetts, Kat in Vermont, Bob in Albany, New York, Nancy, Washington State, Elizabeth in California, Curly Tops in Vermont, Christine in Ottawa, Canada, and Martha in Oregon. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. See y'all tomorrow right here on the Daily Antidote Song. Bye, gang.